Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we got in the new No Boundaries 10.7. This thing is super light. It's only about 2,300 pounds dry, so you can tow it with a small Subaru, SUV, something like that. It's a pretty awesome little unit. So we're going to walk through this thing. I'm going to show you some of the different features and stuff like that. So let's go. Perfect for people that are trying to go off the beaten path, not trying to stay at a KOA or anything like that. It does have this awesome batwing awning, which is actually pretty simple to set up. All you do is unzip it, and then it just comes out like an accordion, and then you just stake them into the ground. Much better than the old school awnings where you have to, crank them open. And then to reach everything on the roof, it actually has these solid steps on here that you can stand on. And what it allows you to do is get up and unzip the tent on there, as well as you have the racks on top. If you want to put any kayaks or anything like that on there, that's what those are for, to kind of help you up there on the roof. So not only does it look like it can go off-road, a lot of trailers, they look like they can go off-road, but they really don't have the greatest suspension. This one will have dual independent suspension. So this thing is designed to go off-road. It's going to be much better than your standard trailer that just has a lift and leaf spring axles. So you do get a lift with bigger tires, more clearance, as well as the independent suspension. So anywhere you want to go with this thing, as long as your car can go, it'll follow right behind with you. Right here we got the outdoor kitchen. This thing is super nice. So you got a 2-top burner stove. This just folds down. Allows you to have a little more prep space, and it just slides right in. You got this little sprayer that just hooks in right there, which is nice. You can spray off your grill and everything like that you have. You got an outdoor fridge. Tons of extra little features. It does have the TST monitoring system, so your tire actually has a monitoring system in it that will alert you if your tires are getting low pressure, or if you're about to have your tires are getting too hot or anything like that, and it'll prevent blowouts, which is nice. This is actually the brand of the roof rack that you could put kayaks on and things like that. Nice sink. This is nice too, it's metal, it's not plastic. Yeah, so that's the outdoor kitchen. You got tons of storage up there on top. And then you just close this up whenever you're done with it. Got some more storage. This is for your manual jack. If your tongue jack for some reason stops operating, you could always do it manually. I love these magnets that just stick right on there. Keeps it nice and organized. Alright, so like I said, electric tongue jack. You got a battery disconnect, so when you store it, you just turn it off and then it'll shut off the batteries. These are all your connections. You got the steps on both sides. This thing will be solar prepped, so you can actually plug a solar panel into it and it'll trickle charge your batteries. This is your potable water, so if you're out dry camping or anything like that, that's what you'll fill up for your water. If you do go to a KOA or anything like that, that's your city connection. You just hook up to there. And then it actually does have a gray tank on it, so all your fresh water that you're using or anything like that will go into this tank, and you just open that up to drain it. And it sits pretty high, so you don't have to worry about dragging it or anything like that. So as I mentioned, it does have the big off-road tires, and they're not cheap. They're not Chinese tires, they're actually Goodyear tires. So they're good quality, and you do get a matching spare just right under there. So they don't skimp out on the tires or anything like that. So first glance, you'd be looking at it and you would assume that you could only sleep 2 people on this thing. Well, what's amazing about it is it actually has a roof tent on top. So this is great for, you know, a family with 2 kids, anything like that. You know, the parents can sleep down here, and then the kids have the upstairs tent. Yeah, let's take a look at it. So it's got this nice telescope ladder that folds all up on top of the roof. This thing is super spacious. So, more than enough room for 2 people. You could probably sleep 4 kids up here if you wanted to. It even has a little USB jack right there in the corner. Tons of pockets and a lot of vents. So there's vents on both sides on the roof. Excuse the wind, it's pretty windy out today. But yeah, definitely great for kids and a family of 4. Alright, so that's the outside. Let's take a look on the inside. Not bad. So this is the mattress. It actually folds into a couch too. So if it's raining or anything like that, you got a place to come and sit. And then it'll also fold into the bed. You got these end tables right here that fold open on each side. So you can sit in here, relax. You got the air conditioner, you got a heater, a little fireplace. That is so cool. You got your TV, pretty standard. And then you got a max air vent, which is a nice feature. Look how big that blade is compared to some. So what that's gonna do is, let's say you're not hooked up to a 30 amp service for the air conditioner, or you don't have a generator, all you'll do is open up one of these windows, turn that on, and it'll pull in the cool air and keep this nice and cool for you if it's hot out. Usually when you're in the mountains and stuff, it's not super hot anyway, so that vent is really strong, so that should do just enough for you if you're out in the mountains. But yeah, that's kind of the inside. I'll give you a slow little walk around on it. Real nice. Some cubbies for storage. Yeah, so you could pack this thing up quite a bit. Like I said, you got the roof rack, you got obviously inside of this, and you know, if you got a family, 2 kids, and it's perfect. Awesome, guys. So yeah, that is gonna be the 2023 Nobo 10.7. I think I'm gonna do a video on setting it up and everything, the awning and the roof tent. It's super simple. Mainly, probably the hardest part is just taking off that cover for the tent, but it just flops right over, and then the ladder comes down. The awning is super simple. You just unzip this, and then they call it a bat wing, so it'll swing all the way open. So it looks like it's a lot to set up, but it's super easy. You can probably get it done in, 10 minutes. So yeah, if you want to see that video of me setting it up and everything, if you're curious about that setup, leave a comment and I'll try to get to one of those as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys.